Hello, and welcome back to the MaxBillion551 channel. Today, we will be... What the hell?
Oh, that was so easy. Alright. Let's go.
Hey, folks. Max Billion is out running some errands, real quick. I don't know what that was about. I will be filling in for a while. I'm glad to be here.
Come on. Oh man, you're making this harder than it has to be. Can't reach that high. Oh wait, it's fine. Alright, bye guys. You're so fat.
Our story begins at Fazbear Hills, where Golden Freddy tells us about the realms underneath the mortal realm, as well as impending dangers lurking around all of the main areas of the FNAF game. FNAF World can be cut into 3 phases, the first of which constructs the game's central goal and makes it clear that defeating these dangers and entering the realms underneath are the key to victory. Our current objective is to explore and gain knowledge of our surroundings, as well as how we can improve our cast of characters and look for helpful items we can manage to grab along the way. The player may wish to talk to Lolbit for upgrades such as Bites, which can do extra damage, fend off enemy damage, gamble for instant kills, or heal the player's characters. Also, they may find large treasure chests scattered around the map containing chips, upgrades that can ensure player wins their battles. With adventuring, there also comes the risk of danger, and in this case, the player fights tough foes one by one based on the area they're in, and gains significant amounts of XP, currency, and game experience in the semi-turn-based battle mechanics of this game. For example, bosses such as Auto Chipper, Bouncer, Mad Endo, and Brow Boy will teach you the difficulty scaling of the game, as well as the diversity and importance of the movesets we attain through gaining new characters. Additionally, the realms underneath the main areas of the game help the player experience the amount of attention need to be paid at all times, as well as the extreme abundance of secrets and treasures hiding in plain sight. After risking one's life battling against dangerous enemies, the player may encounter something a little different. Single enemies that resemble characters in the character menu, and upon defeating them, they will join forces with you, and adding them to a player's team increases their power and further diversifies their available moves and enemy counters. After exploring for a little while, a player will come across Chopper's Woods, and using their limited exploration powers will ultimately walk into Dusting Fields, a snowy-seeming area with many new enemies to face with a harder difficulty. This area is also home to one of the goofiest-looking snowmen of my short life, Bouncer. Golden Freddy tells us that we must defeat Bouncer to continue into the realms underneath. After defeating Bouncer, the player continues their quest through these realms, eventually reaching Lilygear Lake, a large body of water the player traverses by canoe, with the threat formulated by Golden Freddy that the boss of this area is known to sneak up on opponents and can be anywhere. Upon finding this boss, Seagoon, amazing name, am I right? The player will be met face to face with many tentacles and high damage. Assuming you can beat this formidable creature, you will yet again find yourself in the immortal realm, following Golden Freddy's orders. You must then traverse a place called Black Tomb Yard, the quote-unquote spooky area, and must fight a Mad Endo, a significant power increase from Seagoon. And with one more traversal excuse through the realm down under, the player will finally enter the last area of the game, the Pinwheel Circus, commencing Phase 2. At this point, the player has realized that some areas are inaccessible, as well as getting familiar with the twists and turns of this map, and its inevitable, frustrating nature, trying to get new characters, bites, and chips. Golden Freddy educates the player on the needed steps to continue to save the world, and tells the player that, shockingly, there are more bosses to beat, and more forks in the road for the player. First, they must defeat Brow Boy, a larger version of Balloon Boy that blocks the entrance to the circus tents. The player must then navigate a maze of circus tents and discover tiles they can clip through to reach Bubba, a large imitation of Freddy's design in a more monstrous style. After defeating Bubba, the player must continue to explore clippable rocks and bushes to arrive at Golden Freddy for one last time, who tells the player about 4 buttons that must be pressed to challenge the Security Owl, the final boss of the game. Golden Freddy hints that to press the 4 buttons, the player must defeat a gauntlet of more and more difficult bosses, standing in the way of buttons previously locked off to the player. Of course, these buttons are both walled off by the overpowered adversaries, but also by locks, which of course need a key. Acquiring this key is as simple as, yeah, you already know, defeating another boss, Pork Patch, a bipedal pig with discolored skin and an overly creepy body with lots of scary extrusions. Once acquiring this key, the player must return to the previous areas of the map to defeat enemies that lie in their path to the buttons. Each of these areas have a similar yet stronger counterpart to their original area bosses. Snowcone is Bouncer's stronger counterpart, while Overclock is the stronger Mad Endo, and Seagoon is expanded upon by Supergoon. I know, this one is even better. Once all of the secondary bosses have been annihilated and the buttons have been pressed, the player goes back to the Pinwheel Circus to fight the Security Owl. However, the player may or may not want to make absolutely sure they are prepared for this battle, assuming the difficulty of this boss would be significantly larger than those before it. This extends to Phase 3. Phase 3 consists of 2 main aspects: grinding for bytes, chips, and characters, but also the final Security Owl boss battle. After what can be minutes or hours of grinding depending on the player, they feel somewhat prepared to fight the owl with multiple strong defensive or offensive bytes and a collection of helpful chips, paired with the strongest characters the game can offer. While saying the player feels ready for the fight is the understatement of the century, the Security Owl is no joke, and the player, knowing this, jumps face first into danger, using our new skills gained from the trials and grind, taking quite a while. But eventually, the bird's wings get clipped, and the game is won. If we weren't the best and brightest gamers in all history, Scott Cawthon himself is calling, and I will always answer, as only the best of the best are ready to take him on. What followed was the most poetic fight I'd ever seen. Just watch for yourself. That's some real dedication. Great job. Most people are content playing through a game on normal mode, but not you. There is always an overachiever in the bunch. I guess that's you. So it's your fault then, for my misery. It's never enough for you people. Don't you get it? I can't do this anymore. I won't. Alright. Time to be a powerful soldier and destroy Scott Cawthon. It was fun being the puppet master, but now I grow weary. It is time to put you in your place. Now, let me show you how this game ends. Woo! Tingles down my spine. I'm shivering in my timbers, guys. Ooh, so scaled. Alright, let's go. Bro. I just freaking got here. Oh my god. The bitrate is gonna suffer so hard from this fight. Oh, I just got fourth walled. All of my gift boxes. Oh! Please, please, please. Oh my god, I'm safe. Okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. Fourth wall. Oh god. That's horrible. Please, I need gift boxes. No! Gift boxes. Oh my god, I'm good. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. I am stronger. I am tougher. And I will destroy you, Scott Cawthon. With this wee cursor and mouse, I will end my suffering and start yours. The problem is I never know what I'm gonna win, so I kinda just have to hope. I have to pray. Please! Please don't kill me. No! No! I'm so dead! No! No, it's over, bruh! You got both of the damn... Oh, I have gift boxes still! Wait! I put a third gift boxer! Hold on. I added a third gift boxer. This might do something. We'll see. No! Oh, it's over. It's done. We're done. With all 3 gift boxers succumbing to Scott's wrath, it would be safe to assume that I have lost this battle. But that is not the Max Billion 551 way. We will sacrifice our gift boxers, but we will not sacrifice this victory. Shadow Bonnie, Funtime Foxy, Evan the Crying Child. They were valiant warriors, valiant lifesavers, and we will make sure they are remembered. Damn. That's it. Damn, no. Fudge. He died! Oh my god! Oh! We got him! Holy shit! We got him! Get wrecked, buddy! As Scott was monologuing about his defeat, one thought stood firm in my mind. The heroes sacrificed themselves for this win, and with the truest gratitude towards them for our victory, I must also thank you, the viewer. That was FNAF World. Thank you for watching. You guys had better subscribe. I put so much work into this damn video. This almost 13-minute video took me a whole freaking day. And all of this. I streamed for, I kid you not, 6 hours of this game to make this ungodly edit. That is 13 minutes. Look at all that. All those colors is something I had to put in there manually and animate. Please subscribe!